So if you're watching this video, you may be asking the question, how do software engineers get paid? To be honest with you, there are a plethora of ways engineers, software developers, that they can get paid. One of the most obvious ways, I should say, that people can get paid is by, that's right, you guessed it, they can get paid by receiving a paycheck from their place of employment. This is by far the most popular way that people get paid as a software developer, and that's by their job. Now, another way that software engineers, software developers, they get paid is by having their own businesses, forming an LLC, and doing consulting work. And that's another way that people get paid. They still have their 9-to-5 job, but they also have their business they do on the side to help bring in extra income. And that is a great way that software engineers and software developers can get paid. Now, this next way that software developers, engineers get paid is sometimes it's through stock options and things of that nature. I'll give you an example. I had an opportunity. I was working where it was basically a startup. They didn't have a lot of money to give out to employ those who were working to build the application. So what they did was they promised stock options, and they also promised to pay something once the company really was able to establish their footing. Usually in this type of scenario, you have to wait a while because it's going to take time for the startup that you're working for to gain funding and things of that nature. But it is a way, especially if the project is successful, the company is able to secure funding, you definitely can get paid, and you have the ability to get in on something from the ground up and to get some valuable stock. So another way that software developers and engineers get paid, they can start a YouTube channel. A YouTube channel where you're answering questions, where you're showing how you solve problems, how you can do tutorials and things of that nature. It's another way that you can get paid, because as you gain a following, which I want to encourage you to like, share, and subscribe this video if you're finding value out of it. You can monetize your video, and it's another way that you can get paid. Okay, so one of the last things that I want to share with you as a way that you can get paid is by creating your own software solution. Now, this route can be a little bit more challenging and more time consuming, because once you create your application, I've been in software engineering for over 20 plus years, and I can always tell you this: there's no application, there's no software you create it one time and you does not require any maintenance as far as bugs and adding new features. Usually when you do this, you'll set up your application, software as a service, where you can have subscriptions and things of that nature, or you may decide that you will allow people to do advertisements, especially if you create like a mobile app or something like that. But that is another way that you can get paid, and that's by creating your own software application, or software as a service, as they call it in the industry. So hopefully you have found this information valuable. These are definitely ways that you can get paid as a software engineer, software developer. And this is just scratching the surface of all the different ways that you can get paid. But I just want to let you know, these are some of the most popular ways that you can get paid. And whatever way you do, if you decide that you are going to, do things from a more entrepreneurial perspective, I definitely want to encourage you to make sure that you talk to a tax professional that can help you with your taxes. Because you definitely got to do that. If you work in corporate America, small business, or a large company or whatnot, that you are getting paid from a 9-to-5, generally your taxes are going to come out every time you get paid. But I just want to keep that in the forefront of your mind. Last but not least, I want to encourage you, hey, if that was something that I missed out on, that I did not mention, that you know of, that is a great way that you can get paid as a software developer, please leave that in the comment, and so that I and all those who will be watching this video, that they can glean knowledge from. Hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, please like, share, subscribe, and I hope you are creating something great. Blessings.